Yo, what's up guys, your boy Killjoy here, and today we're going to be doing some CSGO smokes and, I'm going to be showing you guys some smokes and flashes and stuff and nades that can help you on the map. Just two actually today, so yeah, just been trying a few out, and I got quite a few to show you, so yeah, let's jump right into this. So we're going to start on T side here, going towards A and sort of mid area. Now, a lot of times you may want to go mid, or well, a lot of times you may want to go short, but you're not really sure how to do it because you can always try and smoke double doors, but you may miss, and you may really not, that may not be a good smoke for you, which it isn't. So a way to smoke off mid, which is pretty simple, is hit up this wall here of this building with this wall by there, just like that. Aim at this right building's corner, and until, well, when your feet go on the black line, then you want to throw your grenade. So hold it down, just run and throw it like that, and as you'll see, it'll bounce between there and drop down into there. Now you're kind of covered from mid and lower tunnels where if you want to rush, but there is a way better throw you can throw. So if you go to this by here, line up again, and just aim at this window instead. Look, throw when your feet cross the line. It'll go into the corner. A lot of the time it will actually land on top of the box. I just lined it up a little bit off. Do that again. You just got to make sure you release it at the right time. And there, it's very close. You see, they both hit that at basically the right angle. They just come off differently. So yeah, you can smoke that, and you can actually get a pretty nice and easy passageway going up to there, which is very nice if you guys are trying to do a short take. Now, another smoke, if your teammate drops down through here and gets to here, and you're like, okay, I now want to smoke off short, what you can do is you see this window by here. Go look at the right side and just go all the way up until you're halfway in here, or just a little bit over halfway, I think. Then you can throw a smoke, and this should, if you're lucky, get onto there. It's very, very awkward to try and throw this one, so I wouldn't recommend this one. I'd recommend my original spot, which I showed you, but with that, look up just a little bit more maybe, then throw it. You should be able to get the right bounce, just like that, and it's, with any luck, will bounce just onto the edge, and your teammate on by here can run up. You can have a teammate do that other smoke and smoke mid, push in, and you're very, very covered for there. You can even jump on top maybe and try and peek around the side, and yeah, throw grenades and stuff like that through there. So that's how you get mid and short control. Another one is if you're like just in the spawn there, you can literally just chuck the door, chuck a smoke like at this right door here, and it'll bounce back and forth and just block off mid for you pretty easy. Then if you want to actually do a B split from mid, you can go here. I think it was that you aim at, well, let me see, just like up by there. I think I'm really bad at remembering this one. I don't use it all too much, but yeah, just aim at the space which I showed, then it'll block off B main, just aim, well, CTE just like that, and then you can get it onto the site. Now, a great way to take this site from, now let's go back up to tunnels and let's go to B, because I know quite a few. If you also want to get to short from here, go into this corner, look at the top part by there, then stand up, throw your smoke, and bang, it'll go like that. It just narrowly misses the roof, so you got to be pretty accurate with it, and it'll go like that, pretty easy to then to jump up the box and go on to B. Now, if you want to actually go through here, what you can do is when you're running down from T-spawn, grab a flash and chuck it at this pillar by there, just like that. It'll go, hopefully hit by there, and then you can get people on the site like that. It's really, really nice, really nice one to do there, and I actually had to accidentally alt-tab then, but yeah, anywhere on this left-hand side should work perfectly for you. And if you want to flash the tunnels, literally when you're running, you just throw it off the wall, and then that'll pop by there, exposing most of the site. If you want to be a bit more accurate, you can actually go to this left-hand side here and throw it as, you know, wherever you want down that end. Flashes just like that, and yeah, flashes the entire site, which is pretty awesome. Same thing can be done with a smoke. Just, you know, running by here, let's say, throw a smoke down like that. If you're good enough, it should hit just by there and cover you from door maybe, which is pretty good. And then obviously, if you guys didn't know, you can jump up here with a crouch jump, and then jump up again, you'll be on the top, you can get control of the site, but that's for another video. So if you are on the site here, and well, say if you take control of the site and you want to know, well, where can I go? You can actually, while you're entering the site, to be honest, if you have a Molotov, I didn't pick one up and I can't get one, so I'm just going to use a grenade. and just like throw a Molotov into that window. It'll bounce back and forth and Molotov the area. So you see this one I don't really line up. If you're just running through, sort of lob it just like that, just a little bit above. Anyway, around there it'll Molotov the boxes, they can't push through, and then if your teammate say comes down and just smokes at the doors like that, or maybe even better if he aims a little higher up, as you can see by the trail there. It'll just go right in the middle of the doorway, and that will all be covered up. So you'll have a nice entry onto site, and obviously then have a teammate smoke behind, etc. But you know, all that stuff. So once you get the site and say you plant it down, you can then go on top of this car. Now this can be a bit awkward to get. Try and get as central as possible, like I am there. Right click to drop a grenade, and then if you go into this gap by here, you can actually look under it. It's a one-way smoke, so they can't see you. You can see them running onto the site. I've actually managed to clutch a game by doing this, and this guy, he didn't see me. He went looking for the bomb, and I just bang from under the car, shot him. Pretty awesome. And another one is from the back of the site here, and you know they're going onto the site from there. You can throw a flash through there. Oh, I didn't quite get it then. But if you look, say just a little bit lower. Oh no, that was a bad flash. But you can do it. I'm not very good at it. You can sometimes just about peek it through, and if it gets right on the corner there, it can flash them as they're entering the site. It's a little bit of an awkward one to do, but mastering that is definitely worth it. I'm just trying to get it here for video purposes. It's not working. Let's just move on. So let's go from this side to the other side. Let's actually go on to short and show you how to show you guys how to do a nice little B take. Oh, A take even. And it's actually going from here, you can go up to here, double jump if you get right in the corner. I mean crouch jump even. And you should be able to get on top of the box right there like that, if you don't want to say go on the other side and do the jump up. So you smoked off short, you're now onto this site. Well, now to here, what do you do? Well, what I like to do a lot is do a flash like this, where you just aim it up, it bounces off the wall, has a lot of air time, and it flashes right by there. You can expose onto the site then, and just shoot everything that moves. However, another thing you could do is go into this corner, and you see the canister I'm holding in my hand. In the top left corner, there's like a little sort of like a little circular part. As you see here, it's like on the corner of this window. That's where you want to line up, and then you just throw the smoke, and if you're lucky, it should go all the way down here and smoke off CT, so then you can get nice onto the site and even set up maybe by here for a kill or two, maybe on top of the smoke, or see them coming from B. That could be kind of sneaky. I mean, it's a nice one to throw. So obviously then, if you're defending this site, you can always throw a nade, say, or a Molotov, or by there. I messed that one up actually, because I think I dropped before I threw it. Yeah, just like that, bounce it off the wall there, can kill people as they go up, and you can smoke, just running down here, throw a smoke by there, just slow them down, by there. You can sort of peek around. It's a kind of sneaky smoke, that one. They may not want to push it because you have a bit more control than them, which is understandable. A cool spot you can actually go into is by the car here. Unfortunately, you can't do the same sort of one-way smoke, I'm pretty sure. It sort of bounces off the car, which is annoying, but hey, you could even throw that smoke, then go on top of the car, and, sort of peek around like this, and, hope for the best. You can even stand on this little corner by here, and you can get a nice little sight over there. So that's a nice one. Now, if you're coming from CT spawn and you want to get control of long, what you can do is sort of just throw a flashbang at these like sort of corners by there, just like that. It should like bounce off fairly well for them if they're coming through there. They can't really take you down. If you hit the corner, well, if you hit the barrier a bit better, it can pop off just like that, and you'll get even more distance on it, which is always nice to get. And I like to try and do like a flash over the top here, because it flashes right in their face, and you can even do that with a smoke maybe. It's not the best, but that's always something you can do. Now, that's how you get long control on the CT side. That's how I always try and do it. But if you're, say, coming from T and you want to take long, there's quite a few things you can do, actually. So, go back to spawn here, go into this corner, and you'll collide with this window frame. Get your smoke out, look at the door by there, go all the way up until you're in line with this box by there. Go up, and you can sort of just casually throw a smoke just like that. Should pop over. By the time you get to there, bang, it'll pop. If you do it a little bit more to the left, you should be able to get that gap by there. Just threw it a little bit off then. Obviously, you can, you'll get used to it more often, and you can, you can end up throwing a really good smoke there. Another thing I like to do, which I do basically every time I push long, I'll run, throw a flash by there, and bang, because I'll pop right there, it'll explode, then you can pop onto here. They won't even see you coming, because the flash goes right there. It'll peek them if they're by there, and if they're all the way back there, it'll get them. So that's a really, really cunning little flash I like to do. One which isn't quite so effective, which I've done a couple times, so like just look halfway between all this area, throw a flash, which pops over the top there. It's kind of good if they're holding back here, they may not see it, and it is pretty sneaky, if I do say so myself. So that's a good one for, getting out of this long control. But say if you want to actually get onto the A site, now a lot of people will try and smoke CT. A lot of the time they'll do it, by throwing a smoke down like that, or something not so good. However, I'm going to show you a nice little way you can pretty much always get a good smoke. So, just want to run up here. This is a very rough one. Just run up here, look, roughly by there on the second window. It'll bounce across, and you can smoke the gap. You'll always have a gap on this side or the other side, depending on how well you smoke it. But you can get a lot of control here, and it's a really nice way to smoke that, to smoke the cross. So you guys can get onto the site really well. Now, one which my friend throws a lot is something from down here, I think. He looks looks up a bit and then throws it or something like that. I can't quite remember how he does it. Other than that was it does land a lot better than mine just did then. But there are multiple ways to smoke the sites, guys. I'm not the only, I don't know every single way to smoke a site or, anything like that. I think it's like the second balcony to line up with. I don't know. I'm just playing around now. That sort of does do a reasonably bad smoke actually, so probably not that. Then one more smoke for you. Well, two more smokes actually. If you get on top of these barrels here, you can pop a smoke just on the top. A little bit awkward. Then you can crouch below, and you can get a lot of vision. Then they won't really be able to look. Well, they won't try to look by there. They'll think it's just a misdone smoke, hopefully. Well, that's another cool little thing you can do. Also, I was going to say you could do one onto the corner by there, but that didn't quite work. You could hopefully pop one onto there, unless they patched it. I think they patched it and made it curved. Fortunately, you could actually throw a really good smoke by there. But what you can do, you can do a smoke on top of here, one of the barrels, and when the other smoke's below clear, you can kind of get like a little bit of vision onto long, a little bit, or you could even go into here and peek around it. It's kind of a little sneaky thing which people won't really know where to look if you throw it. And then for the final thing I'm going to show you is if you're in CT spawn, you're going to spawn, well, if you spawn in, you want to go over to B, get your nade out, well, with a smoke grenade actually, and then just point it at this sort of like, the box by there, throw a smoke so you can push through it, and that, and then your AWPer can obviously then go in front and still get a lot of that sight. But if you don't want to spend too much money on smoker, you want to save it for later, and get a nade, sort of just throw it at the door by there, well, at the wall by there. It'll pop there, all the dust and debris, they won't be able to see you, so that's pretty good if you're just sort of coming out of spawn here. You want to get to be able to cross, bang, just like that, jump across, may see someone. That one's not, as good as you could say with the smoke, but, yeah, guys, that has been how to, that's been all my smokes and nades for Dust 2. I accidentally keep switching between my recording device and stuff, but, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments down below, and, yeah, if you didn't, then, well, if you guys have any other smokes or nades that you know for this map which you think I should have covered, let me know in the comments below, and, yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as always. I've been your boy Killjoy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.